the meal before the dessert. So he's got a lasagna made solely on the barbecue. Here's what you need to follow along. Need some tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, light ricotta cheese, oregano, red chili flakes, jalapeno pepper, basil, Parmesan cheese, olive oil, oven-ready lasagna sheets, and some kosher salt and fresh cracked black pepper. I love lasagna, one of my favorite meals ever. Never tried it on the barbecue, but this is the perfect option for when it's a little too hot to heat up that oven. Right, Dev?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. It's also a little too hot to be cooking outside. I'm just joking. I do want to start this segment off by saying that I love cooking outside so much. There's just something about being outdoors that I love, and a lot of my segments on Cityline have been outside for that reason. So I thought, let's start expanding the boundaries. Let's start taking food that we would normally cook in the oven and treat our barbecue like an oven. So before I get cooking, my barbecue here is at 350. How do I do that? The right side, the two burners that I have here are on low. So at home, you may have to adjust a little bit and tweak, get this to medium, get this side to low, and you want to see how you can maintain a temperature. So I'm at 350 now. So I have indirect heat. Heat here, no heat here. We're going to treat this like an oven. Let's build a lasagna. So I have lasagna sheets down, and I'm going to add in all kinds of cheese, mad cheese. We also have some ricotta as well. Now, this is all gonna get hidden, so I don't want you to get too concerned about how pretty it looks. What I like to do is spread this all the way around because it's all gonna get sealed up. You want it to cover everywhere. I have some lasagna sheets here that are drying out a little bit in the sun, but again, don't worry about it. What's gonna happen is this is all gonna bake. It's all gonna get very nice. Basil that was picked 10 feet over in that direction. Let's start getting some of that stuff into this as well. Something about being outside. We are with the elements. You know, I barbecue right through the winter, and I think it's a great thing. It's just, you get that flavor of being on the barbecue, and then, you know, if someone's bothering you inside, you can just let them be inside. You know, and then you can come outside and do your own thing. Oregano as well, which is on my side here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come and top this with another set of noodles here. Pasta, rather.
I like that you're not getting caught up with making everything look so perfect. Just throw it down there because it's all going to the same place.
That's right, and Trace, you can't see it. A little bit of salt, season everything. A little bit of pepper, okay? And then I'm gonna do my last layer over here, but we need to get a chocolate cake going. Now, before I get caught up, I'm gonna top this with a sheet of parchment so my top layer of cheese doesn't stick to the foil. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on this chocolate cake or else we may not get it down in time. And then what's gonna happen is that is gonna go onto my barbecue. So pull off our lasagna. A little trick for you. I can use my apron for a second if I don't have another rag here. And you see how we have nice caramelization around the corners. Now, if I wanted to treat this like a broiler, what I would do is I would add Parmesan and cheese, and I would get this as hot as I could, but I would still put it over to the indirect heat side. That heat's gonna come up, reflect off the top of our barbecue and come back down, giving us that broil effect. I also wanted to mention, in my tomato sauce, it's a spicy tomato sauce. I can't just do things regular. I love the heat, so we added jalapeno, also known as jalapeno, and we added some chili flake. So if I were to plate this up, what would this look like? Let's take a piece over here, and again, you want your lasagna to sit for a bit. You don't want to just cut it straight like I'm doing here, but when in Rome, I know you guys want to see what this looks like, how I would plate it up. So let me go ahead and show you. So let's see. Oh my God, look at that.
Wow.
And look how beautiful that square of lasagna is, made start to finish on the barbecue. To finish, our flour